and welcome to our Sunday morning Veda in the Park. I hope no one showed up at the physical Monday because we are at our spiritual center grounds. This morning, our Pandit will be Pandit Deepak Raman leading in our Hawan Yajna. Our Yajman is Pandita Devi Laknath and family, Amataji Wajati. Welcome again, once again, to Arya Spiritual Center, and we look forward to having a fulfilling, enriching program. Thank you for joining us. Over to Pandit Deepak Raman.
Thank you, Veda. And let us join in bhajan, Bharosa Kar Tu Ishwar Par. Have confidence in God, O man, and you will never feel deceived. With such confidence, you will spend your life without tears. It's on page 43 of the Atma Geet. भरोसा कर दो ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा. भरोसा कर दो ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा. ये जीवन भी जाएगा, ये जीवन बीत जाएगा, तुझे रोना नहीं होगा. भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा. कभी सुख है, कभी दुख है, ये जीवन धूप छाया है. कभी सुख है, कभी दुख है, ये जीवन धूप छाया है. हंसी में भी बिता डालो, हंसी में भी बिता डालो, बिताने ही ये माया है. भरोसा कर तो ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा. जो सुख आवे तो हंस देना, जो दुख आवे तो सह लेना. जो सुख आवे तो हंस देना, जो दुख आवे तो सह लेना. न कहे ना कुछ कभी जग से, न कहे ना कुछ कभी जग से, प्रभु से ही तू कह देना. भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा. ये कुछ भी तो नहीं जग में, तेरे बस कर्म की माया. ये कुछ भी तो नहीं जग में, तेरे बस कर्म की माया. तू खुद ही धूप में बैठा, तू खुद ही धूप में बैठा. लिखे निज रूप की माँ छाया, भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा। ये जीवन बीत जाएगा, ये जीवन बीत जाएगा, तुझे रोना नहीं होगा। भरोसा कर तू ईश्वर पर, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा, तुझे धोखा नहीं होगा। As we continue this morning, we have sitting for Havan this morning, Mataji Bhojwati, a pillar of strength in our mandir, one who has served for many, many years with such consistency and diligence. We are beholden to her in so many ways. And of course, we have our Pandita Devi, former president of Arya Spiritual Center, president of the Arya Samaj, United Arya Samaj Federation of the Tri-State area, a tremendous community worker, a missionary of the Arya Samaj, and today we have them sitting for Havan. I will mention that tomorrow is Pandita Devi, Pandita Devi's birthday.
Oh my.
And while she will not, it's not usual to mark your birthday, it's not very auspicious to mark your birthday before, but we will mention, and we will also keep her in our Yacha today, that Paramatma will continue to bless her and Dini Bhojwati to continue their wonderful service to mankind on this journey of life. Thank you so much, and let us now begin with the Havan. Om Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsavitarvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Atha Achman Mantra. Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. Again.
O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheep protects us from below.
Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha.
O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow from above.
One more. Om Satyam Yashaha Shrirmai Shri Hashayatam Swaha. Atha Angasparsha Mantra. Focusing on our bodies now. And we say thank you, Lord, for this wonderful human body which has enabled us to have such great accomplishments. May we keep this body as healthy as we can, and may we use it for noble purposes. Take what in your left hand. Follow the Om Vamasistu Om Nasorme Pranostu Om Akshorme Chakshurastu
Om Karnyo Shrotramastu. Om Bahorme Balamastu. Om Urhorma Ojostu. Om Arishtani Mengani Tanu Sanvame Sasantu.
Adheshwar Stuti Prajna Upasana Mantra. Praise, eulogizing, supplicating to the Paramatma. We say thank you, Lord, for all the wonderful blessings you have bestowed on us in our lives. And may we continue to be grateful, and may we also continue to serve, help, and share whatever blessings we have enjoyed. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Vandanya Asuva Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartata Bodhasya Jatah Patire Asi Sadadhar Prithivim Dhyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Avishavideva
Om Ya Atmada Balada Ya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya De. Asya Dvipadashchatushpadah Kasmai Devaya Havishavideva Om Yena Dyaurukra Prithivi Chatrida Yena Swasavidam Yena Naga Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimana Kasmai Devaya Havishavideva Om Prajapate Natvaretanyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yadamaste Jomastanyo Asu Vayam Syama Patayo Rahina Om Sano Bandhur Janikasa Vidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanashanas Tritiye Dhamanna Jairayanta Om Agninaya Subhadharaya Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yo Yasmaj Juhuranameno Bhuyishthante Nama Uttim Videva इस वक्त प्रकाश ज्ञान स्वरूप सब जगत के प्रकाश करने हारे सकल सुखदाता परमेश्वर आप जिससे संपूर्ण विद्या युक्त है कृपा करके हम लोगों को विज्ञान या राज्य आदि ऐश्वर्य की प्राप्ति के लिए अच्छे धर्म युक्त आप लोगों के मार्ग से संपूर्ण प्रज्ञान उत्तम कर्म प्राप्त कराइए और हमसे कुटिलता युक्त पाप रूप कर्म को दूर कीजिए इस कारण हम लोग आपकी बहुत प्रकार की स्तुति सदा किया करें और सर्वदा आनंद में रहे हे परमात्मा this morning as we sit for the final session of our Veda Yajna, may you extend your blessings. May you shower your blessings on Mataji, Didi Bhoj, and on our dear Pandita Devi and all our children gathered here around the Hawan Kund. Lord, may your blessings reach the hearts of each and every one present here and their families, and by extension, may your blessings reach the entire community and as far as possible. O self-effulgent being, all holy and know of all things, lead us through the path of goodness to knowledge and prosperity, and O Lord, keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always happy. Iti Ishvara Stuti Pratno Pasna Prakaranam Adha Agni Pradipanam. May we all stand as we kindle the sacrificial fire. Yes, okay. The kindling of, we'll do the Agni Prajwalan. Swami Ramanuji, come just kindle the ceremonial light. Thank you. We'll do Gayatri while this ceremonial light is being kindled, and then we go to Agni Pradipanam. Om Bhuvah Swaha. Om Bhuvah. Om Bhuvah Swaha. Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayam. Okay, now we can do the Havan Agni, kindle the diya first, and then we will kindle the Havan Kund. Oh, as we kindle this diya this morning, may that fire of love for knowledge, love for Veda, love for Adi Samaj remain kindled and blazing in our hearts. Om Bhuvah Swaha. Om Bhuvah Swarga Bhumna Prithvi Vavarina Tasyaste Prithvi Devayajane Prishegni Manna Tamanna Gyayadade. We invite light into our lives, we invite clarity to come in, we invite vision to come in, insight to come in by fanning this fire so light grows in the Havan Kund just as light grows within us. Om Buddha Swagni Pratichagvedi Tvamishta Purte Samsvije Dhamayam Cha Asmin Sahaste Adhutarasmin Vishwe Devaya Jamanasya Sirata. Taking our seats again. Samhita Dhan Mantra, offering 3 pieces of Samhita. Om Ayantaitma Atma Jata Vedastene Vyasva Vardhasva Chitta Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhi Brahma Varchase Ranna Yena Samedaya Swaha Idamagnai Jata Vedase Idannamama. Om Samedhagnim Duvasya Tadvitai Bodhayatatitim Asmin Navya Johotana Susamidhaya Shotishe Ridam Tivram Johotana Agnaye Jataveyase Swaha Idamagnaye Jataveyase Idannamama. Om Om Tantva Samitthirangiro Kritena Vardhayamasi Brahachochaya Vishtya Swaha Idamagnayingirase Idannamava Atha Panchakrit Ahuti Mantra. 5 times offering of ghee. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jagade Dastene Yasva Varghasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhe Brahma Vachase Nana Yena Samedhaya Swaha Yamagne Chatare Rase Idanna Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jatave Rasene Yasva Varghasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhe Brahma Varchase Nana Yena Samedhaya Swaha Yamagne Chatare Rase Idanna Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jagave Rasene Yasva Varghasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhe Brahma Vachase Nana Yena Samedhaya Swaha Yamagne Chatare Rase Idanna Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jatave Rasene Yasva Varghasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhe Brahma Vachase Nana Yena Samedhaya Swaha Yamagne Chatare Rase Idanna Mama Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jatave Rasene Yasva Varghasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhe Brahma Vachase Nana Yena Samedhaya Swaha Yamagne Chatare Rase Idanna Mama Atha Jal Sinchana Mantra. Sprinkling water in the 4 cardinal points to pray. O Lord, as we surround this fire with water, may our lives be surrounded by the cooling forces of peace, love, and harmony, and may we continue to enjoy the journey along the path to moksha. Om Adite Manyaswa Om Anmate Manyaswa Om Saraswati Manyaswa Om Deva Savita Prasuvaya Japatim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharva Ketapu Ketanah Puratu Vachaskatir Vachanah Swadatu. Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, here begins the chanting of Gayatri Mantra. All of you, or most of you I should say, are familiar with this chanting of Gayatri Mantra that we do 108 times. We'll have 3 segments of 36. And Gayatri Mantra is also called Veda Mata Gayatri, the mother of the Veda. In other words, in Gayatri Mantra, you have the wealth, you have the origin and the source of the Veda. It is so profound, it is so deep, it is such a meaningful mantra that Gayatri Mantra is called Veda Mata. And as we celebrate Vedyajya, as we observe Vedyajya, this morning we focus on Gayatri Mantra. So we chant the first segment of 36 now. And Gayatri Mantra is very powerful in that it says, "O Lord, bless us with Savita, creative energy, productive energy. Bless us with Bhargaha, Bless us with purity. We function best when we are pure, when we are in our original nature, when we are authentic. And Deva, bless us with the energy of the Devatas, the shining ones, the giving ones, the generous ones. Bless us with these wonderful qualities, O Lord, and lead us like a focused GPS. Lead us onto the path of moksha. Dhiyo na prachodayat. Enliven our journey towards moksha. This is, in brief, what the Gayatri says. And now we begin the chant of Gayatri. This first segment will be led by Pandit in training, Abhani Niraji.
Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhut Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा.
We have come to the end of the first segment, except for 3, and I will ask everyone to stand for this last 3 of the first segment. Devotees and children of Paramatma, Amritasya Putraha, as we all are the children of Amrit, blissfulness, happiness. In this last 3 chantings of the Gayatri, the first one I would like to ask you all And let us all focus on Mataji, Bhojati, Behin Devi, and this entire family, which has contributed so much to our spiritual center for many, many decades now, and continue to serve in such a wonderful, selfless way. Let us ask Paramatma this morning to bless this family with good health, with continuing brilliance of intellect, with continuing spirit of seva and service. And let us all seek to support them in whatever way we can, asking Paramatma to work as a team to support each other and to bless this family of Didi Bhoj in a very, very special way this morning. Om Bhutbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. In this second of the last three, let us think about all the children in our midst on the stage, sitting this morning, performing in the Yajna. We have Charlotte, Tejal, Annabelle, Vera, Maya, and Karuna. These are children who are very closely associated with all of the activities of the Art Spiritual Center. And we have many others who are also associated with the activities in the Youth Forum, in the Arya Virgal. Let us think about our children. The children of our spiritual center, our own children, our grandchildren. Let us send a blessing to children all over the world this morning. May they grow according to the mantra, Anu Vrataha Pitu Putro Matra Bhavatu Samana. Om Bhutbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. And in the final one of this segment, let us pause to remember our Dharmacharya Pandit Ramlal Ji and the wonderful contribution he has made, that we have been able to culminate his dreams in this Ved Yajna today, for the last 3 days and today. And to all the other officers, members, pandits, workers, sevaks of Arya Spiritual Center, we bow our heads in gratitude and we say, Oh Gayatri Ma, whether they are alive or in the other world, wherever that is, our blessings go to them. And may Gayatri Ma's blessing be with all of these wonderful people and their families. Om Bhutbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. We now sit and children. We have room here now for 3 or 4 people. Whoever would like to come quickly and take the blessings of Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Ma, come quickly and let us continue. He Prabhu Anand Data Gyaan Humko Dijiye. He Prabhu Anand Data Gyaan Humko Dijiye. शीघ्र सारे दुर्गुणों
को पूरक हमसे कीजिए। हे प्रभु आनंददाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। हे प्रभु आनंददाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। As we continue this beautiful chanting of Gayatri Mantra this morning, as we continue the beautiful chanting of Gayatri Mantra this morning, invoking the blessings of Paramatma, we begin with the second segment. And in this second segment, we are joined by Behin Usha, Behin Daiwanti from our area, Samaj USA, and our own Behin Vidya, popularly and affectionately known as Behin Charles. Thank you all so much. Oh, Bhai Sohanji, and of course all of you join.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा.
Dear devotees, we've come to the last three mantras, chantings. May we all stand and very intensely chant the last three, dedicated to special focus. Oh, the first one I would like to dedicate to Mother G. Bhoj and Behin Pandita Devi. They are the sponsors of today's Yajna. They have provided us with the lunch for today, and in other ways they've been supporting. And for all the others, the workers who have made this Yajna possible, our Director of Trustees, Bhai Sagar, Bhai Naro, Bhai Anu, Bhai Herman, Bhai Pandit, our President, Pandit Bharati, our Secretary, Bhai Sohan, Bhai Neeraj, Bhai Deepak at the sound system, and so many others, so many others who have come together, pooled their resources, pooled their time, and given selflessly to make Veda in the Park such a success. May Paramatma bless you all very richly, and may you continue to have the inspiration to do this great work of Adi Samaj. Om Bhutbhuvah Swaha
Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha.
In the next one, I would like to say thank you for all of the mothers and sisters, the Mahila of our spiritual center, who have given of their time, their effort, who have served diligently and consistently over the years to our spiritual center. This offering we dedicate to all of our sisters and mothers of all the Arya Samaj in the tri-state area and in general, to all mothers and sisters. Om Bhutbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. With this final offering of the second segment, we remember the wonderful efforts of our Pandits. On the first day we had Pandit Ravideen Ram Samoj. Second day Pandit Bharat Singh. Yesterday myself. Today we have all of our Pandits here again. and the pundits of other Arya Samajis who were present here and contributed in singing, in their speeches and so on, and the members of all other Arya Samajis in our local area here. We say thank you. Thank you for this service you are doing in the name of Maharshi Swami Dayananda, in the name of Arya Samaj, and in the name of Gayatri, Ved, and Paramatma. Thank you all so much. May Paramatma and Gayatri Ma bless you abundantly. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha. We've come to the end of the second segment. We're going to the last and final segment. And while we're going into the last segment, I make a special request. The chairs in front here are empty and it's not creating a wonderful vibration, a compactness. Half of that side, please come and sit on this side. It will enhance the vibrations. Half of that segment there, come and sit on this side. So you will create a nice, wonderful compactness. Thank you so much. We can invite 3 other Yajman, whoever is interested and willing to come and sit and get the blessings of Gayatri Ma this morning, come quickly and join in the Gayatri. Om अनेक बार बोल प्रेम की प्रयोगी ओम अनेक बार बोल प्रेम के प्रयोगी ओम ओम प्रात शाम जो जपे विसारता ओम ओम प्रात शाम जो जपे विसारता तो बने विवेक धाम तो बने विवेक धाम मोक्ति क्यों न होगी ओम अनेक बार बोल प्रेम के प्रयोगी ओम अनेक बार बोल प्रेम के प्रयोगी प्रेम के प्रयोगी प्रेम के प्रयोगी. We are joined now by Mohanji, another very, very dedicated worker and member of our spiritual center, and our long-standing members by Jilal Ji and Didi Leela. And we would like to also mention that they are observing their anniversary of their marriage. 56. Give them a round of applause for that. My Mohan is 45 years old. Oh, 45th anniversary. Where? Behan Mohini. She's here? Okay. So Bhai Mohan Ji celebrating and Behan Mohini celebrating 45 years of marriage anniversary. Thank you all so much. And now we begin with the final segment. Neeraj. Om Gayatri Ma. Ved Mata Gayatri Ma. Brahma Gayatri, Savitri, Guru Mantra. The Gayatri is called Brahma because it expands our consciousness. It's called Savita because it energizes us in so many ways. It's called the Guru Mantra because it activates the inner Guru. It awakens the inner Guru, which leads us diligently on the path of moksha. the Brahma, Gayatri, Savitri, Guru Mantra. Let's all join with a lot of love and devotion as we do the last segment.
Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om
Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha.
Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा May we all stand for the final three. Brothers and sisters, devotees all, Gayatri is the lifeblood. Gayatri flows in the veins of each and every one of us. Gayatri has come down to us from the rishis. Gayatri has come from the Veda. Gayatri is also called Ved Mata Gayatri. And this morning, as we come to the close of the chanting of Gayatri Mantra, let us pour our hearts out. Let us open our hearts and receive the blessings of Paramatma, of Gayatri Ma this morning. And let us kindly and humbly request of our Lord, O Lord, come into our lives in a special way and direct the operations so that we will move along the path that leads to more peace, more love, and more joy, and the path that leads to moksha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. So the audience alone will chant now, only the audience. 2, 3. Om for the final offering now. Let us all a little louder tone as we come to the last chanting of Gayatri Mantra for this morning. Om Okay, we can take our seats now. As I mentioned earlier today, Didi Leela and Banoy, they are observing their 56th wedding anniversary, Vivaha Din Ka Swaran. Tomorrow, our dear Pandita Devi will celebrate her birthday. And today, Didi Bhoj and the entire family has been sponsoring this year for today. I will ask Pandit Bharatji, our president, to chant some special mantras.
Kailash, I'll ask you to come up on stage, please. One of Devi's son is here. She's blessed with 2 wonderful sons. Kailash, come up, please. We make these offerings of ghee, Devi, with Mataji, Ojvati, Mataji Leela, with your Dharmapatni, 4 mantras of just ghee only. And asking God, Prajapati Bhagwan, whatever name you call him by, on this very, very blessed day, this very, very auspicious day in the history of Arya Samaj and the history of the Arya Spiritual Center, that as you go forward, Pandita Devi, Rishi Dayanand says our women should be equally educated, and you and others, many others, I don't have the time to call the names, have risen to that cause, to that call, and become a Pandita, and become someone who's continuously serving Samaj and Sanatan Vedic Dharma. And today all of us in this blessed audience, we will chant, we join our sweet voices together as we say, O Agni, purify and lighten your life, Devi, and all our yajmans. And may in your day-to-day lifestyle, may you consume wholesome and nutritious food, that you will have the requisite energy in performing your divine functions. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agna Ayumshi Pavasa Asuvarjamisham Janaha Aremadhasva Duchunam Swaha Iramadnaye Pavamanaya Idanna Mama Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Agni Rishihi Pavamanaha Panchajanyaha Purohitaha Tame Mahe Mahagayam स्वाहा इदमग्ने पावमानाय इदन्नामः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्ने पवस्व स्वपा अस्मे वर्चः सुवीर्यं ददद्रै मयि पोषां स्वाहा इदमग्ने पावमानाय
इदन्नामः
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः प्रजापते नत्वरेतानन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यकामास्ते जुहुमस्तनो वस्तु वयं स्याम पतयोरयिणा स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्नामः. On this blessed day of your Janamdin, tomorrow a milestone birthday, Bandevi, asking God, Prajapati Bhagwan, addressing God as Indra in this mantra. And you're saying, may my life be with one which is long. May you attain a full span of life equipped with not only physical strength, but more importantly, divine powers. Om Indra Jiva Surya Jiva Deva Jiva Jivayasam Sarvamayur Jivayasam Swaha Om Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukhena Sushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. And Devi, may you always be blessed with good health. May you remain resplendent. May your eyes remain, all your sense organs remain healthy. May you continue to say good words to your fellow human beings. May you continue also to listen to such good words. Om Suchakshasa Aham Akshibhyam Bhuyasam Suvarcha Mukhena Sushrutaha Karnabhyam Bhuyasam Swaha. And Bandevi, Pandita Devi, Mataji Leela, Uncle Jilal, as you celebrate birthdays, wedding anniversaries, respectively. Bhadram Karne Bihi Shunyama Deva. May all our Yajmans and all of us blessed souls present here today and those watching online, may we continue to see that which is noble. May we continue to listen to that which is auspicious and sterile angai, blessed with strong limbs and a healthy body. May you, Bandevi, and all our Yajmans enjoy a long lifespan determined by our wonderful, good, noble deeds or continuous, good, noble deeds. Oh, all of us. Om Bhadram Karnebihi Shrinuyama Deva Bhadram Pashimakshabhir Yajatraha Stirairangaistushtavam Satsanobhir Yashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha Swaha. Bandevi, you will please stand. I'll ask all our Pandits to come up on stage to give an Ashirwad at this time. Pandit Ravi, Pandit Sisar is here. Pandita Nirvani, would you please come up? Om Kailash, would you stand? A garland. Oh, my Sagar, as the chairman of our trustees, also you will come up and take a look with water, also giving the Ashirwad. Oh, Bandevi, on this very blessed day, your son Kailash will garland you, and after which your mom also will garland you, and you'll touch mommy's feet and take her blessings and ask God for continuous good health. Kailash, as we chant this little song, sing this little song, you will garland mommy. Achi achi pyari pyari boli bhali ma, oh ma, दुनिया भर के खुशियाँ हमको देने वाली माँ, ओ माँ प्यारी माँ, अच्छी अच्छी प्यारी प्यारी भोली भाली माँ, ओ माँ प्यारी माँ, दुनिया भर के खुशियाँ हमको देने वाली माँ. Oh yes, our sisters, give her a garlands. Oh माँ प्यारी माँ, फूलों का तारों सबका कहना है, 1000 में मेरी बहना है, सारी उम्र हमें संग रहना है. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है. ओम सौभाग्यमस्तु, ओम शुभम भवतु. Mataji Lila and oh sorry, yes. I meant to say that Bandevi, but by Ashish, Banita Devi's other half, or Dharampati, could not be here today because of many reasons, but he sends his good wishes and congratulations to you, Bandevi. Bandevi, on behalf of all of us, the Arya Spiritual Center, all the different manders here today, the UASF, of which you're the president, United Arya Samaj Federation, we extend our congratulations to you. And we thank you for the work you do in our mandir and the extended Samaj and other mandars across the New York tri-state area. Also, the America Arya Pratnidhi Sabha. Every year, you make every effort to be part of those sammelans and also contribute very meaningfully. But let's come closer to Mataji Leela and her pati. They will just garland each other. Face each other, Mataji Leela, Uncle Jilal. Samanjantu Vishwe Devaha. May your hearts continue to be mixed in the bowl of family life. No separation must there be until the last breath. Uncle Jilal, you will garland her first. Om Samanjantu Vishwe Devaha. Samapo Hridayaninao. Samatarishwasam Data Galat Samudeshtre Dadhatu Nau. Om Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. Saubhagyamastu. Om Shubham Bhavatu. May we all take our respective seats. Thank you, Kailash, for being here with one of Bandevi's. How many grandchildren you now have, Bandevi? 6. One, Chris, her other son, Chris and Dad has 5, and Kailash is blessed with 1. And so Chris is really busy today, so that's why he could not be here. Managing 5 children is not easy. Back to over to Pandit Deepak again. Who will bring the yajna to a close? Pandit Deepak Ji Maharaj.
Swistikat Ahuti. Offering of prasad. Om Yadasya Karmanyotyarircham Yadvanyunamihakaram Agnistat Svishtakrit Vidyat Sarvam Svishtam Suhutam Karotu Ve Agnaye Svishtakrite Sahutahute Sarva Prayaschittahutinam Kamanam Samardhayitre Sarvana Kamat Samardhaya Swaha Idamagnaye Svishtakrite
Hiranyamama. Prajapatyahuti, Sarvamfraniti. Om Swaha. Idam Prajapate Hiranyamama.
May we all stand for the final three offerings in this Veda year. We all had the blessings of being here, and let us take this blessing with us as we come to the end of the Veda today. Om Sarvam Ved
Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Ved Purnam Swaha.
At the Mukha Spadasha, taking the vibrations, you can stretch your palms forward towards the fire, the Agni, Havan Agni, and take the blessings and the vibrations.
Om Tanupagni Si Tanva Me Padi. Om Ayuda Agni Syayu Me Dehi. Om Varchoda Agni Si Varcho Me Dehi. Om Agni Anme Tanva Unam Tanma Aprina. Om Medha Me Deva Savita Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Devi Saraswati Adadhatu. Om Medha Me Ashvinau Devavadhattam Pushkarasrajau. Apyayatam. Om Vakchama Apyayatam. Om Pranashchama Apyayatam. Om Chakshishchama Apyayatam. Om Shrotranchama Apyayatam. Om Yashobalam Chama Apyayatam. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे, पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए, छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की गाई रचाए सत्य को धारण करे, हर्ष में हो मात सारे, शोक सागर से तरे। अष्टमी भाति रचाए, यज्ञ पर उपकार को, मर्यादा चलाकर लाभ ले संसार हो। स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा, प्रेम पद विस्तार हो। ईदन ममता सार्थक व्यवहार हो। हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक, हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक, वंदना हम कर रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा, आपकी सब पर रही। प्रभु आपकी सब पर रही, प्रभु आपकी सब पर रही। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे ईश सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन जन धान्य के भंडारी सब भर भाव देखे सन्मान के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो ओम शांति 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 ओम.
My dear mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, thank you very much for your great devotion in joining in the Havan and the Gayatri Havan. And now I pass you over to our chairperson for today, Behin Diana Ramsmith.
I had to wait for my mic to be unmuted. Panditas, Pandits, Matajis, Pitajis, Bahens, Bhais, Bachos, our executives, our members, and our guests. Namaste, and welcome to our Sunday morning program, our concluding Veda in the Park at Arya Spiritual Center. My name is Diana Ramsmooch, and I will be your host for this morning. This initiative is an Arya Spiritual Center led effort with our Arya Samaj Mandirs, our brothers and sisters from the tri-state New York area. We join our Arya Parivar around the world to commemorate the 200th Janam Divas, or birth anniversary, of our Jagat Guru Maharishi Swami Dayanand. And we're celebrating also the 150th year of the foundation of Arya Samaj. To officially welcome you here this morning, I would like to call upon a woman that wears many hats and has many titles. As you've heard during the Hawan, when she was sitting for Yajman, I would like to call upon Pandita Devi Laknath to do the official welcome for this morning. Following her, I would like to put on notice Pandit Ravidin as well as Srimati Gita for the 10 principles.
Mangalesha Shankar Mangal Karo Hamara Pavan Prakash Pai Paramarth Punya Dwara Parijana Paripilado Abadgar Ada Teri Sharanaya He Bhaktaya Bhavani He Bhaktaya Bhavani. And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies to burning hearts of balm. Thy blessings and my desires shine. Namaste, heartiest and profound namaste and welcome to all of you this morning here. Under the leadership of Arya Spiritual Center, I take this moment to thank all of you noble souls, the Arya Parivar community, as we come to the end of our 4-session yajna. Today, as we gather for the final session of Veda in the Park, it becomes a time to pause and reflect how far we have come and what more remains to be done. Our scriptures provide us with simple, clear, and practical framework to examine our lives, both as a community and individuals. The combination of knowledge, good actions, and devotion leads to liberation. For the past 3 sessions, we've been getting lots of molding around what our Vedas are. And this has been a journey with all of you, for me, here in the US, and I think Vaisagar is the only one here that's like 43 years going with Panigramology. I remember coming here to America in 1980, when Panditji would come to our apartment from where he lived all the way in Queens, and we were in Brooklyn, to gather us to go for cottage Hawaiis, from the Bronx to Brooklyn, to wherever it took us. And then one day, we assembled in the basement, while previously celebrating at warehouses and whatever open spaces we could have found, to keep Arya Samaj alive and chant the Vedas as often as we could. That journey brought us to the basement, where we were for some time at Hillside, then we came to the basement, and then we had our great big mandir. But before all of that, there was the family that I was married into previously, and I have to give a little shout out to them, the Laknat family. There were 12 of them, brothers and sisters residing in the US. And as I grew with that family, they were embedded in the Arya Samaj movement from Guyana. They used to host all invited guests. They used to be in Boomerang, and they used to hold all the invited guests coming to the Gorbis area. From the history my father-in-law, my mother-in-law gave me, it was very profound to know that I was part of this bigger picture, that I am today growing up among all of you with Pandit Brahmalji as my teacher throughout high school. I can stand here as a Pandita and say that I have really journeyed the path for my self-realization and what I can, how I can influence or work along with the community that I am in. The Arya Spiritual Center has been a backbone to my growth. I thank all the past presidents, all the past executives that I've been on, and all the membership who made me more proud of who I am for their support. Arya Spiritual Center is not just, we come to Sunday, Mandir, and then we leave. No, when we leave there Sunday with a message, it takes us on to the next Sunday, when we gather more and we build the pages in our life. So here you are, devoted souls. As you journey, make sure you take that time to nurture what's given to you. Most of the time, I've had few occasions where some parvachans have been repeated, and they would say, members visiting that day would say, oh, that was so mind-blowing in many ways of its understanding. And then it comes back up again, And it's like, okay, we didn't hear that. No, these messages, these informative ways of where we can go with these parvachans and chantings will truly keep you on your path of spiritual evolvement. Our Virdal camp has been a great place, which you are all supporters of. Some of us here are children of the Virdal camp. Keep supporting it and keep growing it. Overall, my experience at Arya Spiritual Center, as I continue my journey, I hope it would be more blossoming in ways that we can come out and serve our public in their social needs. We have lots of people coming to us, need to start from small. We can give that assistance. Swami Dayanand's clarion call was, yes, we should know the pages of the Vedas, but we should also know the pages of how we exist among one another and where help is needed. As the president of United Arya Samaj Federation, it has been wonderful having everybody together and trying to put unity together. I'm going to be blatant about that. Trying to put unity together. It works, and then it don't work, and then it works. But I would not give up, as it is my heartfelt feeling that we can do much more as a team together, as we are Teamwork in Spiritual Center. We can extend ourselves in a teamwork in the public also. So today, as you leave until we gather again, I hope the words of the Vedas resound in your ears for every day, for every minute, for every second. And that you continue to grow in the light of wisdom and prosperity. Namaste all. Thank you.
Thank you, Panita Devi. That was a very encouraging welcome speech, filled with some history of Arya Samaj, especially Arya Spiritual Center. Thank you. And now we have a packed program, so I encourage you, if you are next on the program, to do what Pandit Ravi and Srimati Geeta did and place yourself right on stage ready for the next item. After Pandit Ravi and Srimati Geeta's 10 principle, we will call upon Bhai Sohan to give our bhajan, and then our guest speaker, Swami Ramanuj. Over to Pandit Ravi and Srimati Geeta.
Check 2 1 2. आर्य समाज के 10 नियम, सब विद्याओं और जो पदार्थ विद्या से जाने जाते हैं, उन सब का आदि मूल परमेश्वर है.
The 10 principles of Arya Samaj. The first principle: God is the primary cause of all spiritual and physical sciences and of everything known through their means.
ईश्वर सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप, निराकार, सर्वशक्तिमान, न्यायकारी, दयालु, अजन्म, अनंत, निर्विकार, अनादि, अनुपम, सर्वधार, सर्वेश्वर, सर्वव्यापक, सर्वांतर्यामी, अजर, अमर, अभय, नित्य पवित्र और सृष्टि करता है, उसी की उपासना करनी योग्य है.
Second principle: God is existent, intelligent, and blissful. He is formless, omnipotent, just, kind, unborn, endless, unchangeable, beginningless, unequal, the support of all, the Lord of all, omnipresent, immanent, unaging, immortal, fearless, eternal, holy, and the creator of the universe. He alone should be communed with.
वेद सब सत विद्याओं का पुस्तक है. वेद का पढ़ना पढ़ाना और सुनना सुनाना सब आर्यों का धर्म है.
Third principle: Veda is the scripture of all true knowledge. Reading, teaching, hearing, and reciting the Veda is the first duty of all Aryans.
सत के ग्रहण करने और असत के छोड़ने में सर्वदा उद्यत रहना चाहिए।
Fourth principle, one should always be prepared to accept truth and reject falsehood.
सब काम धर्म अनुसार अर्थात सत और असत को विचार करके करने चाहिए।
Fifth principle, all work should be done in keeping with righteousness, that is, after due reflection over right and wrong.
संसार का उपकार करना इसका समाज का मुख्य उद्देश्य है, अर्थात शारीरिक, आत्मिक और सामाजिक उन्नति करना।
The sixth principle, to do good to the whole world is the main object of this Samaj. That is, to improve the physical, spiritual and social states of human experience.
सबसे प्रीतिपूर्वक धर्मानुसार यथा योग बरतना चाहिए।
Seventh principle, one should have dealings with all in accordance with love, law and propriety.
विद्या का नाश और विद्या की वृद्धि करनी चाहिए।
Eighth principle, one should always promote knowledge and dispel ignorance.
The word should be avidya. प्रत्येक को अपनी ही उन्नति से संतुष्ट ना रहना चाहिए, किंतु सबकी उन्नति में अपनी उन्नति समझनी चाहिए।
Ninth principle, no one should remain content with no one should remain content with his or her own prosperity. Individual prosperity should be considered in the prosperity of all.
सब मनुष्यों को सामाजिक सर्वहितकारी नियम पालने में स्वतंत्र रहना चाहिए और प्रत्येक हितकारी नियम में सब स्वतंत्र रहे।
10th principle, everyone should be bound in following altruistic social rules. However, in matters relating to personal welfare, let all be free.
धन्यवाद।
Namaste and thank you.
Thank you. Now, I would like to call upon our General Secretary, Bhai Sohan, to render us a bhajan. You know, yesterday we were talking a lot about Windsor Forest, and the night before, because we had a lot of Windsor Forest people in the audience. Now we have a Windsor Forest representative, but you know, he has to play for New York as well. Bhai Sohan.
Thank you, Veda. Namaste. I wasn't sure I was at the program, so I'll just try to lead in one of my favorite bhajan in Atmagi, page 49. Chanchala Mananita, Om Ajapakar. Keep chanting the name of Om in every second and minute of your life, day and night. Keep chanting Om. In the pleasant moments of the early dawn and the thrilling soft light of evening, that Om emanate from every limb of our bodies. Chanchal mananita Om japa kare Chanchal mananita Om japa kare Om japa kare japa karo Chanchal mananita Om japa kare Om japa kare japa karo Pal china china Hari hari nishadina Om japa kare japa karo रात समय की सुख विला में संध्या की पुल रात समय की सुख विला में संध्या की पुलकित रजने में रोम रोम से निकले तेरे ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे चंचल मन निज ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे गहरा सागर तूती नैया जीवन तरनी ओम की मैया गहरा सागर तूती नैया जीवन तरनी ओम की मैया गहरा सागर तूती नैया जीवन तरनी ओम की मैया पार करेंगे ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे चंचल मन निज ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे पल पल चिन्ह चिन्ह घड़ी घड़ी निश दिन ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे ओम जपा करे
Thank you, Vice Rohan. Our program is running smoothly this morning, so please be mindful of your time when you are up if you are called upon. I would like to call upon Swami Ramanuj to come and give his contribution as our guest. I can't tell you really where he's from. He has too many locations. He's in Trinidad, he's in Massachusetts, he's in Florida, and he's currently here in New York. So please come and give your contribution.
Namaste. Om Shanno Devi Rabhistaya Mahapo Bhavantu Bitaye Shanno Rabhistavantuna. We are here in this park to begin a journey of Veda in the Park. I must congratulate the initiative made by the Art Spiritual Center in bringing Vedic knowledge to New York and an extension to the world. I have been here since yesterday. I heard comments on the Vedas, but what I would like to tell you, and I'm going to give it to you in a scientific perspective. Those books that we see there are not religious texts. They are guidelines to how humanity should be living. What should be their purpose, how they should be living their life. And in those books, there is a lot of scientific knowledge. We have heard what? Chandravan tree, landing on the moon recently by India. Have any one of us thought how much information from the Vedas have been used in that mission? You have mathematics. We have what we call Vedic mathematics nowadays. We have a system of business. How to earn your livelihood is written in there. So all business schools nowadays and universities are changing their concept of their business. And I have a friend, his name is Dr. Raj Sasodia, who has contemplated and have came up with a concept of conscious capitalism. And that originated here. My dear, I have another friend who's a researcher in material sciences. Went back to the Vedas. He has 16 patents on materials that he has created from that very same book, which man have not known yet. So, space travel, all these things are included there. But how much of us know about it? And I must say, we are in an upsurge in Vedic tradition and Vedic knowledge. Nowadays, the world is clamoring for Vedic traditions and knowledge because it is the only continuous civilization that has known to man from the origin. And it has been the only civilization taught philosophy, culture, architecture, all these things that has been given to us for perpetuity. What we are doing today is not working, and it has to be changed. And the change is coming from the Vedas. God bless you all. Thank you.
The tip of my finger does not have as much knowledge as and resources as Swami Ramanuj. So his invigorating speech, I hope, invigorates you and motivates you to pick up those books, open them, and start your own research. Now, I will let you know who's next on the program, but I would like to also acknowledge some people. So I have a page full of acknowledgements. Please bear with me. You know, our flyer says evergreen, but in our midst, we have an evergreen. And her name is Mataji Sumitra. Can she stand for us?
Wow, kya baat. She's really green.
Thank you, Mataji, for joining us today. I'd like to also acknowledge Srimati Gayatri from the Gurukul. Where are you? I saw you earlier. There you are, behind us. Thank you for joining us. By Herman Singh from PPNY. He was here almost every night, putting together the food preparations and unboxing them. And he came from a week long with Veda in the Park, and now he joined us for Veda in the Park, so that's very commendable. Thank you, Bhai Herman Singh. And now we had a lot of various Mandars that were here. Sagar is going to say their names, but I'll quickly tell you. We had Long Island Arya Samaj join us. We had the Om Temple. We have Maharishi Gurukul. We had Arya Samaj USA. We had Hillside Arya Samaj. We had Bronx Arya Samaj. We had Suburban Samaj of New York. We had Orlando Arya Samaj, that's in Florida, and then we had Windsor Forest Arya Samaj from Guyana. We really got a good representation. So let's give them a round of applause. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this was also because of our online viewers. We have over 2,000 views in the last 4 days, and that will continue to grow. So for you online that cannot join us physically in person, thank you. We had people from India tune in, we had from Canada, we had from Guyana, Trinidad, we had from Mauritius, and various parts of the United States. But one specific person tuned in all the way from Spain, and that is this young lady's grandmother. Annabelle's grandmother is in Spain. She said the other night, I'm watching Annabelle and Charlotte from Spain. And that is wonderful that we can have this connection. And I'm pretty sure with the time zone difference, whatever time it is in Spain, it's probably 6-7 hours from now. Then it's, what is it? It's 11 p.m. a.m. So it's probably like in the p.m. and late afternoons for her. So, you know, we provide a platform for you all. And if you cannot be here physically, we welcome you online. So thank you for those online watching us. Annabelle is one of the youths that is in our Virdal camp. She's also in our Thursday classes with Panadipa. And Annabelle, you watch out for Annabelle. She is going to be a multi-talented young individual. She's already started. She's going to be one of those top female tabla players coming in the Munder soon. So let's give her a clap and a round of applause of encouragement. Annabelle, you are up. Following Annabelle will be Pandit Rabidi and Ram Samoj, and then all the Pandits will invite you on stage before we invite our Pravakta.
Namaste. This morning, I will be presenting a reading entitled, What are the Vedas? The Vedas are the holy scriptures among all Hindu texts. The Vedas occupy the position of the highest respect, reverence, and authority. 2. The Vedas are also called Shruti, or that is which is heard, as the knowledge of the Vedas was heard by the 4 rishis in their meditation and remembered by them. 3. The Vedas are the oldest books in the history of mankind. This has been declared so by all respected scholars. 4. The language of the Vedas is Vedic Sanskrit, which is the mother of all other languages. NASA scientists have declared that Sanskrit is the most compatible language for use in artificial intelligence research. 5. The Vedas are divine revelation given to the human race at the very dawn of human civilization, as the guide of the manual for good living. 6. The Vedas contain a set of principles and natural laws which never become old, effective, obsolete, or irrelevant, just like the laws of natural science. 7. The Vedas do not contain the history of any race, tribe, or nation. The Vedas themselves are prehistoric. 8. No other book can contain the essence of the Vedas, as the Vedas themselves are the essence of divine wisdom. Namaste.
Thank you, Behan Annabelle. She is under the tutelage of Pandit Deepak Raman. So let's give him a round of applause because he put together every youth presentation for this Veda in the Park. Now, Pandit Rabidin Ramsamoj has 2 homes. He lives in New York as well as Florida. Today, we call upon him because he's flying out in a matter of hours, as he does often. And so we want to, use him to the fullest that we possibly can. So, Pandit Rabidin, please give us your bhajan for this morning.
Namaste, everyone. And as we celebrate Maharishi Swami Dayanand's
200 good deed. This bhajan, this git says, Dayanan agar tu hame na jagata. Oh Maharishi, if you didn't wake us, or consciousness didn't wake up physically too. जो वेदों का मार्ग हमें ना बताया. And if you didn't show us the Vedas, you didn't bring back the Ved, then we wouldn't be sitting here today in this park. Because there would be no Ved in the park. So we have to take out our hats off of him for bringing back the Ved and showing us back the Ved and waking up us. Dayanand Gare Tu Hame na jagata. Dayanand Gare Tu Hame na jagata. Jo Vedo ka marg hame na batata. Dayanand Gare Tu hame na jagata. Tarapati gaye roti vidva. Tarapati gaye roti vidva. अनाथ हो बेचारो तो क्या कुछ बता था. अनाथ हो बेचारो तो क्या कुछ बता. दयानंद गए तू हमें ना जगाता. दयानंद गए तू हमें ना जगाता. जो भी दुख मार्ग हमें ना बताता. दयानंद गए तू हमें ना जगाता. धन्य तुझको ईश्वर, धन्य तेरी हिम्मत. धन्य तुझको ईश्वर, धन्य तेरी हिम्मत. दयानंद क्या था गजब का. दयानंद का था गजब का भला था. दयानंद का था गजब का भला. दयानंद गए तो हमें ना जगाता. दयानंद गए तो हमें ना जगाता. जो भी दुख मार्ग हमें ना बताता. दयानंद गए तो हमें ना जगाता. हमें ना जगाता. हमें ना जगाता.
Thank you, Pandit Ravidin Ramsmoj. Please stay right there because we are going to invite our Pravakta to the stage. So I would like at this point to call upon all of our Pandits. Swami Ramanuj, you can please come to join us. Pandita Nirvani, Is there any other Panditas? Pandita Devi? Where did she go? Mai Sagar, as the chairman of trustees, please come on up. As you all know, Pandit Bharat Singh is no stranger to this platform. He is also the president of our spiritual center, and he gave the pravachan on, I believe, Friday night, and he will be blessed and welcomed to his platform by our fellow Panditas and Pandits.
Om Abrahaman, everyone stand please. Om Abrahaman Brahmano Brahmavartasi Jayata Maharashtre Rajanya Shura Ishivyoti Vyadi Maharato Jayata Dogdir Deno Vodana Vanashu Sapti Purandhir Shosha Jishnu Rateshtaha Sabhiyo Yujasya Yajmanasya Viro Jayatam Nikame Nikame Nah Parjanyo Varshatu Palavatyo Nah Aushadayah Panchantam Yogakshemo Nah Kalpatam Om आसन ग्रहण कीजिए ये बनावटी के सीखने धन्यवाद
Yes, one. Udutyam jata vedasam devam vahanti ketavaha rishi vishvaya suryam om shanno devirabhishtaya apo bhavantu pitaye Shamyorabhisravantu naha Om Stutamaya Varada Vedamata All of us Prachodayanta Pavamani Ayuhu Pranam Pranam Pashum Kirtim Dravinam Brahma Varchasam Mahyam Dattva Vrajata Brahmalokam Om Shanti 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 Om. Eventually from we glorify only to us.
We glorify and adorn that Paramatman who shines through the knowledge of the Vedas, who inspires, illumines, and purifies us to become spiritually reborn, and who bestows on us
long fulfilling life, boundless energy for leading an active, purposeful life, noble progeny and successful projects, scientific and technological prowess, fame based on virtuous action, abundance of resources and talents, and shining spiritual radiance by means of which he propels us into a state of expansive bliss and divine light. Om.
Om. Friends, Arya Purushaho, Arya Hunari, Arya Sakala Parivar. If you and I want to become noble human beings, we have to, it says here at the bottom, Maharishi Swamidayanand, back to the Vedas. Sakala Jagat ko Arya banavo करके धर्म प्रचार करके धर्म प्रचार करके वेद प्रचार we have to preach the Ved, we have to teach the Vedas, we have to teach in a dharma in accordance with the Vedas. All of us, if you have your Atmagi, we're looking at page 248. Join your sweet voices with myself, Bhai Suhan, on stage. सकल जगत को आर्य बनाओ करके धर्म प्रचार आर्य पुरुष हो आर्य हो नारी आर्य सकल परिवार सकल जगत को आर्य करके धर्म प्रचार आर्य पुरुष हो आर्य हो नारी आर्य सकल परिवार सत्य ग्रहण में तत्पर होवे चोर सत्य विचार सत्य ग्रहण में all of us तत्पर होवे चोर सत्य विचार एक प्रभु का कर सब सुमिरन तज के सब आधार together सकल जगत को आर्य बनाओ करके धर्म प्रचार आर्य पुरुष हो आर्य हो नारी आर्य सकल परिवार आर्य सकल परिवार आर्य सकल परिवार. Reverend Swami Ramanujaji, my fellow Pandits, Panditkan, Panditas, all of you mothers, fathers, wonderful, blessed souls who have come here from since the beginning on Thursday night, Friday night, last night, and again this morning. It really gives me a great sense of pleasure and happiness that this planning of this event, Veda In the Park, started a few months ago. And finally, starting last Thursday, we were able to accomplish this very, very historic event in Samaj movement. As we have heard night after night, Maharishi Dayanand, the calling of Maharishi Dayanand back to the Vedas. And from that night, we have opened the pages of the Vedas. The song says, Prema Sudhame Snana Kare Sab, Taj ke Bheda Vichar, Prema Sudhame Snana Kare Sab. Let's wash ourselves. Let's bathe ourselves in the nectar of the love. And I'd like to change this a little bit. Let us wash ourselves with the teachings of the Vedic wisdom. And so, in today's pravachan, today I've taken another verse from the Rig Veda. But before I go to that, one little verse from Manu Maharaj. Manu Maharaj talks about the qualities of three kinds of people: the sattvic person, the Rajasic person and the Tamasic person. But just here, the Sattvic person. And he says, Veda Vyasastapo Janam Shaucham Indriya Nigraha Dharma Kriyatma Chinta Cha Sattvikam Guna Lakshanam Sattvikam Guna Lakshanam. What are the lakshan? What are the qualities of a sattvic people? And the very, very first word in this shloka, Manu Maharaj tells us, Veda Vyasas Tapo Janam. Veda Vyas, one who study what? The Vedas. Veda Vyas Tapo Janam, firm devotion to duty, tapaha. And there was a planning committee that put this together. Many people worked behind the scenes. Bayanaro, many people. I don't have the time to call their names. But because of their devotion to this cause, their tapaha, it happened. Advancement in knowledge. It says here, Janam, advancement in knowledge. And all of you wonderful, noble, dedicated, blessed souls, many of you have come night after night to be here with us. You know why? Because you want to advance in knowledge, Janam. Today our audience is not big because many people have events today. Many mandirs who came, those members went to their respective mandirs. We see Aminta Gupta all the way from New Jersey, and we thank you for being here, and all who have come from far and near. Why we have come here? Because of our advancement in knowledge. Shaucham Indriya Nigriha, aspiration of purity, shauch. And so I won't go into the entire meaning of this, I won't go into the entire verse because I want to go to this very, very important Ved mantra. This is taken from Rig Ved, chapter 10. Mandala 10, Sukta 53. Verse number 8. And you know, I missed doing this Friday night when I read. But before I go into this verse again, I want to say I pay my gratitude to all the teachers who I've learned Vedic wisdom from. Growing up in Guyana, in Cornelia Ida, I was very, very privileged to learn under Pandit Gangadinji, who is living in Toronto, Canada. He's in his 80s now. I've had the privilege of learning from Guruji, Pandit Rameshwarji. Later on, attending Arya Vedas camps, Pandit Subhanan, and also Pandit Rajan from Bridu. Who was his name? Pandit Kupchandji. I've learned advanced Hindi from Pandit Kupchandji. And coming to New York, coming to the Irish Spiritual Center many years ago, having studied in India for a while, and having come to the Irish Spiritual Center, I've learned from Dr. Pandit Satishji and also Pandit Ramlalji, and also associating with other Pandits here, learned Pandits. I've also learned from my own father-in-law, Pandit Sudhakar Ramnath. You know, if you want, he's 96 now. And if you want to see a person who have lived Vedas, you can look up to Pandit Sudhakarji. 96, still gets up at 4:30 a.m. every day, does his yoga asanas, does his sandhya. And yesterday morning, as many of you knew, yesterday was my Janamdin. We had a small family havan and chanted throughout that havan. Today, you know, why I'm saying this, a lot of our younger people friends, you know, we know some Havan mantras, and still when we come to mandir, still when we come to a satsang, we don't make an effort to open our mouths to chant these verses. And you and I know when we chant these mantras, we are doing something for our what? Our soul. Thank you. You're such a brilliant audience since Thursday night. And so very, very important, friends, I give my gratitude to all these wonderful, noble, good teachers who I've had the privilege to be exposed to as I evolve as a Pandit. Oh, so this verse from Rig Veda, Neeraj, Darshini, my Sohan will be helping me. I will chant one line and they will repeat, and I want all of you to listen. Listen very carefully. So when they chant along, when they will chant, you will join your sweet voices with them. And very, very important, as I said, when we chant Ved mantras, yes, we take care of this body. We eat good food, we exercise, we bathe, and all of those good things. We wear nice clothing. What is it you're doing for your soul? When you come to these yajnas, when you chant these mantras, Atma Unnati ke liye, you're doing something for your soul's development. Om Ashmanvate Riyate Samrabhadvam. All of us.
Ashmanvate Riyate Samrabhatvam
Utishtata Pratarata Sakhayah.
Utishtata Pratarata Sakhayah
Atra Jahimo Ashivaye Asan.
Atra Jahimo Ashivaye Asan
Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan.
Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan.
All of us. Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan. Again. Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan. Thank you all of you for joining your sweet voices. Ashmanvati Riyate Samrabhadvam. Ashma, many of us, we know that word Ashma. The word says Ashmanvati. This, anybody can guess what Ashma means? In the wedding, we use that mantra. And when we Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan. As we cross the river of this world with this body of the boat, Ashiva means that which is inauspicious. We all know that word Shiva. And the Shiva has many meanings. And one of the meanings that we are very familiar with, what's that meaning of the word Shiva that we are familiar with? Auspiciousness. When we chant the Shiva Sankalpa mantras, what we say? Tan, all of us, Niraj, all of us. Tan me manaha Shiva Sankalpa mastu. Again. Tan me manaha Shiva Sankalpa mastu. Thank you all so much. Tan me manaha, may that my mind, friends, may that my mind, oh God, be filled with what? Shiva Sankalpa, beautiful and benevolent thoughts, noble and auspicious thoughts. Here the Ved mantra Rig Ved tells us, Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan. As we travel this world, give up, tyag kare, Ashiva, tyag kare ko Ashiva. Let's give up all inauspicious thoughts. And Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan. Let's gain, let's accept, let's take that which is auspicious, let's take that which is good, let's take that which is noble, and embellish our life as we cross the river of this world. And so the second mantra I have here today, and this is the final mantra for today's pravachan. Oh, now in traveling this river of this world, with the boat of this body, we need guidance. As the mantra says, giving up Ashiva, giving up all inauspicious thoughts, or tendencies and habits and qualities, give up all of that, and Shivan Vayam Uttarema Vivajan, taking that which is constructive, taking that which is good, taking that which is benevolent, and travel the river of this world. But we need guidance. Where we get this guidance from? Anybody in our audience? Dr. Lila?
Prayers.
To whom? To Prajapati Bhagwan. Thank you, Dr. Lila. No wonder you were an excellent school teacher in your school. Prayers to God, and that leads to the next verse. Why we worship God. As we heard night after night, in the beginning of creation, God has given us the four Vedas, as we have here: Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, and Atharva Ved. And that was the manual He gave us to open up and study and read and understand and gain Shivan, gain good qualities. And so this mantra, another Rig Ved mantra, Mandala 10, Sutta number 121, verse number 2, mantra number 2. And this is one we all know. We chant this every week in our Ishwar Stuti Prarthana Upasana. I'll chant one line, and all of us will join with our team on stage. Om Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa. All of us.
Om Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa
Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha.
Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha
Yasya Chaya Mritam Yasya Mrityuhu.
Yasya Chaya Mritam Yasya Mrityuhu.
All of us. Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa, friends. Very, very beautiful mantra. Ya Atmada. What Atma means? Soul. Ya Atmada, that means to give. He who infuses. He who causes us to realize we are souls, not just this body. Very, very important point in this mantra, friends. A lot of people, yes, think life is all about taking care of this body, and yes, that's priority. Look, Bhai Ramesh, who sat last night, our Yajman, Bhai Ramesh and his family. Very soon he'll be 60. But he doesn't look like 60. And he said, but I follow some teachings of Ayurveda. I try to eat good food. Yes, take care of this body. But what is it we do for the soul? What we do for soul's development? It says here, God makes us Ya'atmada Balada. He makes us realize that we are souls. One of the tragedies of human life, friends, we tend to forget who we are. And not us here. There are many people out there. We tend to forget who we are. We identify with our possessions. So we think we are the house. Yes, it's good to own a good home, a good car, own land, and all of these things. Have a good bank account. But when eventually, one day, friends, we'll leave all of this behind, and the soul will move on. As we say, the soul will move on with all those sanskars, those good impressions that you have created while you're alive. And so, Ya'atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa. What's Vishwa? The world. Yasya Vishwa Upasate. The entire world worships. What else he does? Prachisham Yasya Devaha. All the Devaha, all the cosmic forces, the sun, the moon, and stars, and all these planets, they follow the rules given by God so that they can function in a very orderly manner. He infuses us within us Bal, Ya'atmada Bal. What's Bal? Strength. Oh my goodness, that was you, Rohini? Yes. Bal means strength. He infuses in us strength to face up to what? To the challenges of life. Every day, friends, you and I face challenges. We lose a near and dear one. We lose our job. So many challenges. I don't have the time to outline all the challenges, but we have challenges. And what he does, he infuses in us the strength to face up to those challenges. What else? Yeah, as I said, Yasya Vishwa Upasate. The entire world of living beings worship him. Yasya Prashisham Devaha Upasate. Also, all the cosmic forces acknowledge his rulership. What else? Yasya Chaya Mritam. What Chaya means? Shadow. Very good. Yasya Chaya. You know, and under whose shade, when we will take his shade, when we come onto his shade, meaning when we will stay under his teachings, when we will stay under the rule, when we will follow the rules and laws he has given us in the Vedas. It says there, Yasya Chaya Amritam. It will bring us deathlessness. Mrityu means death. Amrita means deathlessness. You know, moving away from the shade, it brings us when we will stay under his shade, flows the nectar of deathlessness. And when we will move away from his shade, then death happens. Daily death happens. And so, friends, the last concept in this mantra, it says that Kasmai Devaya Havisha Videma. He's the very source of happiness we seek. He's the very source of joy we seek. And so let us worship him, friends, with love and devotion. You know the word Kasmai Devaya? We said that we address that God who is filled with joy, and Havisha with love, devotion. We surrender unto you, O Master. Vidhema. We give adoration unto such a God. And so let us worship him with love and devotion. Useful as they are, mundane possessions do not, they give us short-lived pleasures. Yes, the things of this world, they give us short-lived pleasures. All pleasures culminate in pain. While using the resources of this world, let us look for the source of lasting joy. The source of what, friends? Lasting joy. God is that source. The Veda he has given us is that source. Let's connect with Veda wisdom and offer him our salutations. Again, one more time, all of us. Om Ya Atmada. Together, let's do this together. We know the words. Ya Atmada Balada Yasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chaya Mritam Yasya Mrityuho Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. And so, in closing, friends, let's remember Ya Atmada Balada, that Supreme Being is the one that gives Atma. He's the one that gives soul force. He's the one that infuses powers and that soul strength within us. He gives us bal. He gives us that strength that we all need. And as the first mantra says, sorry, I'm quoting Ishut Disha, Katut Disha there, but what it says, what's the mantra? I lost my page. Niraj? Ashmanvati Riyate Samrabhadva. Let's remember this verse, that the word is like a stream filled with rocks, a rocky stream. And in crossing the river of this world, we have to do this together. As it says here, Sakaya, we have to do this together. And in doing this together, give up all that which is Ashiva, all that which is inauspicious and not good, and retain Shiva, retain that which is good, retain the wisdom of the Vedas, retain the wisdom that the values that our foreparents have given us, that told us always be a part of satsang and propagate faith, so that the world indeed can be a better place in which for all of us to live. Again, as the officiating Pandit this morning, I want to thank all of you wonderful, blessed souls who came out, who are watching us online, for joining us in this fourth and final session of our Veda in the Park, of this Veda Yajna, and to make this Veda Yajna a very, very successful one. Again, thank you all so much. God bless you. Namaste.
Another round for Pandit Bharji. Thank you, Pandit Bharji. Thank you, Pandit Deepak Raman. Thank you, Pandit Ravidin Rapsamoj, for your contributions each night of this Veda Yajna. And now, before we close, I would like to call upon Behin Darshini Singh to give our announcements. And then I would like to put on notice by Sagar and the executive team, as well as the committee who put this together, to be on notice. You are next.
Namaste. Thank you, Diana. As we've been announcing at the Area Spiritual Center, we have several ongoing programs. The first is our Thursday satsang, and that is led by Pandit Deepak Raman from 7:30 to 8:30 via Zoom. Every other Thursday becomes a Satyaprakash study group, but that's been on pause because of our summer break. We'll be resuming soon, so watch out for that date. We also have a youth forum, and that takes place at the Arya Spiritual Center. They will also be resuming in September, so that's another date to look out for. If you'd like to make a paperless donation to the Arya Spiritual Center, we are accepting payments via PayPal and Zelle, and you can look in our live stream for that information. We are also on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Finally, we'll be celebrating Raksha Bandhan on August 30th at the Arya Spiritual Center. So that's coming up soon. Don't come here. We'll be at the Arya Spiritual Center at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, August 30th for our Raksha Bandhan service. Namaste.
Thank you, Behin Darshini. And now I would like to call upon Sagar to give the vote of thanks.
Namaste, everybody. I will request that the entire planning team please come on stage. All of the pandits, members of the executive committee, please come on stage. Once again, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, fellow devotees, namaste. Our journey for Veda In the Park has come to an end today. It's been a rewarding journey. Would you say, please give yourselves a big hand? This has been really, really rewarding. It went beyond, we exceeded our expectation in terms of when we started planning this, we never thought that our in-person audience would probably be around 700 in total and thousands watching online for this inauguration of this initiative in this 200 years of commemorating the 200 years of Maharishi Dayananda. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Now, on behalf of the Area Spiritual Center, I wish to extend our profound thanks to all of you for your valuable support and significant contribution in making this groundbreaking historic event a reality and a memorable occasion. Anthony, are you here yet? Okay, everybody's here? Good, very good. Yep. Now, this is a photo op, so I want you to, everyone, if you want to take pictures, everyone is here. We want to make sure you take pictures. This is very important because so what I would like to do is just to run through a litany of various groups that really partnered with us and helped us in this whole journey that came to an end today. So first, let me start with the various funders. And Anna already mentioned the names, but I'm just going to quickly run through them. We have our Samaj USA, we had the Gurukul, we had the Bronx, we had New York Suburban, we had the Om Temple, the Orlando Samaj, the Long Island Samaj, Hillside Samaj, and we also had the Winsafari Samaj, who was here visiting us and helping us to make this event a memorable one. We had various community organizations who were here to help us and also make this event very successful. We had members of the FOHM, Federation of Hindu Vendors, RITP, Veda In the Park, PPNY, Pagwa Parade Committee of New York, and we also had EMA, who was here, members of EMA who were here helping us out. We were very grateful and thankful to all of the yacht bands, the sponsors, the singers, the musicians, the kitchen staff, the people who would help on the Veda setup. In terms of the kitchen staff, my profound thanks to by Anup, by Naro, by Herman, by Subhas and their teams for being here every night and making sure that everything was done in tandem. I would like to thank all our members, all our supporters. You know, I have to tell you, people have been giving very generously. Every night we come here and people give in the RT, in donations. They've been giving very, very generously. And we want to thank everyone. We're not going to call names, but we have been receiving very, very good donations, and I hope you continue to support us in all our initiatives. I would like to also thank the decorators, Top Notch, Bahen Val, and her party for all these beautiful decorations, and also, you know, the beautiful garlands that you're seeing. They have made and provide this to us every night for the Pravatar. They have done this every night. So we want to thank them very much for doing that. We would like to give a special shout out and thank you to Silver Star Restaurant, who has been catering the events every night through last night. And they're located on Rockaway and what street by now, 120.
The cards are out there.
Yeah, yeah, so there are cards out there if you want to know details and you want to support them. They'd be very grateful if you want to support them. I'd like to thank all of my Deepak and his team, the song engineer, all of the streaming producers who have been here. Next, I would like to thank this planning committee for this initiative. I have to tell you, if Panorama was here, he would have been really, really happy. You know, one of the things that he has done and embarked on is to bring our festivals and the Veda to the community. When we started the Pagwa Parade, the Diwali parades, and now we have Veda In the Park, this is what he wanted. It's not just coming together in a mandir, but bringing it to the community, because it's something we want to do going forward. But you know what his ultimate vision is? Is to have a permanent structure here in this land. And that is something we need to work on. That's the next step in our journey. We will continue Veda in the Park. And I will be bold to say that now, starting, not starting now, but I will say that Veda in the Park has become an institution, and it will be an annual event. I hope that's an agreement with everyone here on stage. So this now has become an institution, and will become an annual event. So I would like to thank all of you once again, for your support, and look forward to see you all at Bandera. Is there anybody else here who would like to say a few words?
Quickly, before Bainaro comes, one of our organizers for the music was Bairajan, and today he's not here because today's his birthday. So, a very special happy birthday to Bairajan. August is an amazingly great month, I must say.
Namaste, everyone. Next year date will be right after the Veda In the Park. The Veda In the Park is starting on August 11 through the whole week. So then after that, it might be the Veda In the Park. Just keep it tentative. So that way we can do a planning, and we're gonna post it and to save the date, later on. I want to thank all the sponsors who donated to the Veda In the Park, by Subhas, Ramesh, Danraj, my mom, Ben Davy, and all whoever donated before. I want to thank them, top notch. And I told them this week it's going to be a 2-week event. And I want to thank, Veda In the Park, Herman, who's our director, I'm part of that team, and I told him that we're going to have Veda In the Park right after the Veda In the Park. And he said every night then we're going to announce it, and to get people to come out to Veda In the Park. So this Veda In the Park going to continue as long as I'm here with the Arya Spiritual Center, with all the pundits and all the devotees, can make it happen. Thank you, and namaste. And I'll turn it over back to Baisaka.
Yes.
With all this greatness and greatest things to happen, next year, the International Arya Mahasamela will come to New York City, Queens. So we will be celebrating the 200th anniversary, the 150th anniversary of Swami Dayanand here at St. John's University. The dates are fixed from the 17th to the 19th of July, that's mid-July. And I'd like all of you to save that date and keep extending the invitation. It will be a lot of work for us, all Samajes, but I know we have great teams, and we will put it all out with vibrant support. Thank you. Again, the date's 17th to the 19th.
Yeah, that's it. We will move on to the rest. Yes, let's, Diana, RT's next?
Yes.
Okay, let's, yes, let's all stand for the RT. Let's, the rest of us, we can step off the stage, please, so that our musicians can, right after the RT, we'll all stand, we'll remain standing, we'll head towards the flagpole, and we'll lower the flag today also. Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhagya Jano ke Sankat, Bhagya Jano ke Sankat, Kshan mein dur kare, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jyotya
पावे पल पावे दुख बिन से मन का ओ स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे धन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिना और न दूजा तुम बिना और न दूजा आश करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी ओ स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ावो श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ावो संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे अथ शांति पाठ ओम ह्यः शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापः शांति रोषधयः शांति वनस्पतयः शांति विश्वे देवः शांति ब्रह्मा शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति सामा शांतिरेधि ओम शांति 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 ओम
May we all face the flags for the flag lowering? Are they ready? Let Darshan. Om Brahman Brahmano Brahmavarchasi Jayatamasmin Rashne Rajanyah Shura Ishavyoti Vyadhi Maharatho Jayatam Dogre Dhenurvodha Natva Nasho Sapte Purandhiryosha Jishnu Ratheshtha Sabhe Yo Yovase Yajamanascha Viro Jayata Nikame Nikame Nah Parjanyo Varshatu Palavat Oshadaya Pashyantam Yoga Kshemo Nah Kalpatam.
Let's all go closer to the flagpole so we can experience this. Please, let's go closer. थोड़ा सा जल्दी कीजिए.
ब्रह्मन् स्वराष्ट्र में हो द्विज ब्रह्म तेज धारी ब्रह्मन् स्वराष्ट्र में हो
द्विज ब्रह्म तेज धारी छत्री महारथी हो हरिदल विनाशकारी छत्री महारथी हो हरिदल विनाशकारी हो वेदुदारु गौवे पशु अश्व आशुवाही हो वेदुदारु गौवे पशु अश्व आशुवाही आधार राष्ट्र की हो नारी सुभग सनाही ब्राह्मण स्वराष्ट्र में हो द्विज ब्रह्म तेज धारी छत्री महारथी हो हरिदल विनाशकारी बलवान सब ये योद्धा यजमान पुत्र होवे बलवान सब ये योद्धा यजमान पुत्र होवे इच्छानुसार वर्षे परजन्य ताप धोवे ब्राह्मण स्वराष्ट्र में हो द्विज ब्रह्म तेज धारी फल फूल से लदी हो औषध अमोघ सारे फल फूल से लदी हो औषध अमोघ सारे हो योगक्षेमकारी स्वाधीनता हमारी ब्राह्मण स्वराष्ट्र में हो द्विज ब्रह्म तेज धारी छत्री महारथी हो हरिदल विनाशकारी हरिदल विनाशकारी हरिदल विनाशकारी प्रेम से बोलो ओंकार भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु श्री स्वामी दयानंद की जय प्रेम से बोलो वेदा माता की जय आर्य समाज वेद की ज्योति ओम का झंडा जो बोले सो अभय जो बोले सो अभय जो बोले सो अभय वैदिक ध्वनि ओम वैदिक अभिवादन नमस्ते भोजन मंत्र ओम अनपते अनस्य नो देहि यनमेवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे ओम शांति 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 नमस्ते everyone